Am I the asshole? For yelling at my mom for continuing to discuss my grieving brother's love life? For context, I 21F am currently living with my older brother 31 meters as he lives near the university I attend. We were always close despite our age gap. He sadly lost his wife 5 years ago in a car accident. They had 3 kids 11 meters, 9F, and 6 meters. Since then, my brother has thrown himself into his work, and part of the reason I wanted to live with him was to help out with my nephew's niece who due to our ages are more like younger siblings to me. My brother has never shown any interest in dating again and has told our family many times that he doesn't plan on remarrying or moving on, especially to our mom who is always trying to set him up with some friend's daughter or another. Right now she is visiting for a few weeks. When my brother came home from work last night, we were sitting around for a bit after the kids went to sleep. My mom started with her usual asking if there was anyone new in his life, which there wasn't, and then moved on to the "I know you still miss her but it's been so many years. Your poor kids are so sad because they doesn't have a mother. Don't you think that you should do something about that? Anjali's daughter just got her MBA. And she just went on for a bit. It was very uncomfortable as I could see my brother didn't want to have this conversation again. He got up and excused himself. She turned and asked me what was wrong with him, and I basically told her that she needed to stop acting like such an overbearing harpy and that this is why he hasn't moved back home and she needs to stop pushing this on him. She yelled at me for not thinking of my niece-nephews and wanting him to die alone. I said that at least I was the one thinking about his feelings and not a new wedding to plan. She went upstairs upset, and later my dad also called. I guess she told him what happened and he said that I was very disrespectful and that my mother was just trying to look out for my brother. I should have just stayed out of it, and that she was really hurt. Now I feel bad, because I know she means well. My words may have been unnecessarily harsh, but because living with my brother, I have seen how much he misses and loves my late Sil, and my mother's insistence just seems cruel. My brother tells me how this all bothers him, but he's given up trying to tell our mom. Am I the asshole? For telling her, or should I have minded my own business? Not the asshole. Your mother needs to let a grown-ass 31-year-old live his own life and make his own decisions. He will move on when he wants to, if ever. Her pushing him just makes him dig in more. Any man should understand this. I would talk to your father. Ask him if he honestly believes this is helping his eldest son or not. Because from your perspective, she is just making things worse. Ask him what he thinks, not what his wife thinks. Not the asshole. I basically told her that she needed to stop acting like such an overbearing harpy and that this is why he hasn't moved back home and she needs to stop pushing this on him. She needed to be told. I was the one thinking about his feelings and not a new wedding to plan. Nailed it. The kids are sad because they don't have a mother, the kids are sad because they don't have their mother, and a lot of kids don't want a stepmother, but I bet she never asked the kids. Not the asshole, she's being too disrespectful to your brother. You are minding your own business. Sticking up for your brother is your business, and keep doing so until it sinks into their thick skulls. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Honestly, no matter how you said it, she wouldn't have liked what you said. Maybe this will be the kick in the pants that she needs to stop harassing your brother. Fingers crossed. Not the asshole. If your mother wants to look out for your brother, she needs to do so in a way that helps him. Constantly trying to push him into a relationship he doesn't want with people he's got no interest in is not helping him. It's disregarding his very valid wants for himself. She doesn't mean well. If she meant well, she'd be supporting him how he needs supporting. She's being intrusive and insufferable. I'd be telling both mom and dad straight. You don't mean well. You're disregarding him, his wants, and are trying to push what you believe he should be doing on a life that is not yours. His romantic life is none of your business, and trying to emotionally manipulate him by using his children as weapons is not the behavior of loving parents. You can be hurt, but your feelings are not a priority right now. His are, and you're shitting all over them to try and play matchmaker. I'm disappointed in both of you. You're right that her insistence on him moving on is cruel. She is being cruel. Ask yourself, when has being cruel ever been in someone's best interests? Even with hard, necessary truths, there are ways to approach it with kindness and grace. What's wrong with your parents that they can't extend that kindness and grace to their grieving son? Not the asshole. It's at times like this that I wish someone would sell little plastic coins that said clue, tact, manners, and empathy on them. That way when someone acts like this you can give them the appropriate ones and say, I can see you don't have these, here take it some. Not the asshole. Parents need to be told to shut up at times since they clearly weren't told to enough when younger to realize they're spouting rank garbage. Not the asshole, she asked, she found out. She just doesn't want to feel bad because of how she is making your brother feel, so she switched it to anger on you. Your brother is very fortunate to have such a loving, caring sister. Not the asshole. Please gods, save us from well-meaning relatives and acquaintances. In reality, these people are control freaks who can't believe that anyone is competent to make their own decisions. They can't entertain the thought that a person can live a life slightly different from the one they envisage for them. They have no idea when to butt out and no consideration for anyone else's feelings except when they can use them as leverage. There's nothing well-meaning about them. Good on you for standing up for your brother. Your mother isn't looking out for him. She's trying to run a grown man's life. I expect she's also wondering how she's going to sell some suitable young man on the idea of marrying you when you're acting as housekeeper and nanny for your widowed brother. Not the asshole, your mother is TA and your dad is too for taking her side. Not the asshole, she's being pushy and rude. Who cares if she means well? She's alienating your brother who could probably benefit from genuine support from his parents. The path to hell is paved with good intentions. Road to hell is paved with good intentions. Mom is going to wind up pushing away your brother, his children, and likely you as well. If her reasoning about it being for the kids' welfare is genuine, they don't need a legal mother for that role to be filled or to be properly cared for. Not the asshole. Your dad told you to stay out of it, but your mom dragged you in by asking your opinion. You had every right to give that opinion, and you should also tell your mom and your dad you know more about what your brother needs than they do because you are there. When my mom died, I was happier when it was just me and my dad. You can't just plop a woman in place of your mom, it doesn't work that way. My dad actually remarried after focusing on raising me, and I was happy for him. Right now, her brother is better off being a dad, and grandma just needs to be a grandma. The kids need love in the family, not tension because grandma can't quit fighting with dad.